The winter is here, so it's time to focus on bulking. For my entire life, I've been skinny. I've always been the skinny guy. When I was 16 years old, I only weighed 55 kg. I'm pretty sure the breeze would have just blown me away had it been strong enough. This led me to going on my first ever bulk, where I gained very little muscle and a lot of fat. Now, this led to me no longer being skinny, but instead being skinny fat. So that bulk didn't make me feel any better or look any better, but just became worse. I ended up losing a lot of the mass I had gained during that bulk and became shredded. However, usually when you see like shredded, you think of a bodybuilder who's become shredded after having a ton of muscle mass already on. Yet that was not me. I became shredded, just lost all fat, but I just looked terrible. I gained a lot of muscle, yet looked skinny as hell still. After that, I started my second bulk, which was much more successful. I bulked up to 70 kg, and I finally didn't feel like that skinny kid anymore. I finally felt more muscular, like all the work I had done for the past 2 years in the gym had finally accounted for something. Now, whilst I'd like to keep my six pack and vascularity and not go back to being like slightly fat, I know that bulking is the only way I can actually achieve an aesthetic and attractive physique. Now, if you are like me and you grew up being skinny your entire life, or even if you are slightly fat, you will need to bulk up before you earn the ability to cut and have an impressive and muscular physique that women find attractive. If you have not already bulked up before and built up a large amount of muscle, you do not deserve to cut and be shredded. You've probably seen all these shredded guys on social media who all look absolutely fantastic and are shredded to the bone. Constantly seeing these shredded, ripped physiques might make you want to go on a cut, so that you can look just like them and have an aesthetic beach body after only going to the gym for a while. However, the truth is that if you have not already bulked and gained muscle or aren't on steroids, going on a cut immediately will result in you looking small, weak, and pathetic. You'll have low energy, low testosterone, you'll feel terrible, your sleep will be terrible, your hormones will be screwed up, and you won't even look muscular, you'll just look small. You might think you'll look like Alex Eubank, however, you just look how I did at the start of 2022, skinny, small. However, you can see that there is muscle there. You can see the muscle I have, the definition, the abs, everything, but it isn't impressive, it isn't aesthetic, it isn't attractive. I didn't look good and I didn't feel good either. Now, a lot of people go on deliberate cuts in order to become this shredded. However, I just had a really low appetite and I think I was struggling with depression or anxiety at the time. So I just lost the weight accidentally. I just didn't eat enough. Now, I don't like having regrets. I don't really like holding on to regrets because everything that's happened has brought me to this point. However, I really regret not just counting my calories and going on a lean bulk then and not gaining too much fat but still gaining muscle like much more easily had I been on that lean bulk instead of just cutting down all that weight just because I wasn't tracking macros. Now, if you started out training in the gym, unless you are severely obese, I recommend that you go on a lean bulk. This will allow you to not gain too much fat, but still gain muscle, have energy, feel good, and be able to develop an aesthetic physique much, much quicker. Now, a lean bulk is around 300 to 500 calories above your maintenance calories. Now, your maintenance calories is the number of calories that you burn every day just by existing. Now, there's a whole bunch of websites online which can calculate your maintenance number. After that, you just get that number and you add 300 to 500 calories on top of it and do your best to eat that number of calories every single day. Now, I have a low appetite, so if I don't track my calories, I would never actually eat enough to actually gain weight. So I track the exact number of calories I eat every day to make sure I'm always eating in a surplus. Now, you can use an app like MyFitnessPal or something else to track your macros and calories. Now, if you are serious about bulking, I recommend that you get 2 scales. The first is just a normal weighing scale so you can track your weight consistently and see if your weight is actually increasing. And the second scale is a food scale. This allows you to weigh your food so you know exactly how much you're eating every day and how many calories are in it. So you don't just have to guess the approximate number of calories in each food that you're eating. Now another tip is just focus on snacking to get your calories in. If you can't eat enough food in breakfast, lunch and dinner to bulk, add in some high calorie snacks to allow you to hit that surplus. Now some of the snacks I eat are like toast, nuts, milk, crisps, biscuits, whatever. Also, you don't have to focus on eating a 100% clean diet. No one is going to be able to consume 4,000 calories of chicken and rice a day. As long as your diet is mostly healthy, allowing yourself to eat some unhealthy foods during your bulk is totally fine. Now, if you tell me which one of these bulking diets sounds better, eating a humongous bowl of chicken and rice or one oven-baked pizza. Now, of course, eating the pizza is going to be far easier, cheaper, and just better than a huge bowl of food that you won't be able to eat, like in order to hit 1,000 calories. This isn't an excuse to just eat McDonald's every day or have a Sam Sulek diet of 1,500 calories of chocolate milk a day. But you cannot obsess over eating a 100% clean diet, especially if you don't have a large appetite and you grew up skinny. Now, the biggest benefit I've gotten from bulking is the boosting confidence I've received from just being bigger, being more muscular. Even if only I notice it in some clothes, it still feels great. After having grown up skinny as a twig, being able to fill out medium-sized t-shirts and working my way up to filling large t-shirts makes me feel it feels amazing. I'm a lot more confident nowadays and don't just hate my body. I have to thank bulking for a lot of that. Now, thanks for watching, and if you want to watch more self-improvement videos from a small, unconventional YouTuber, then please subscribe and like the video. Now, if you're interested in one-to-one coaching with me, where I can personally help you with bulking, with going to the gym, with becoming more consistent in habits, in helping speed up your self-improvement journey, basically teaching you directly instead of having to go through these videos, then please click the link in the description if you're interested. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.